All right, we are live. Welcome out to a brand new stream, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday night. Today, we are going to shiny hunt the DEOXY, so this is going to be fun. Last stream, sorry, the music was a bit loud. So last stream, we ended up doing our first 20 shiny checks. And yeah, we're just gonna go until we find a shiny, and hopefully it goes well. Welcome everyone, welcome. What's up, Leor? How's it going, dude? All right. So I don't have like my proper counter up and running yet. I didn't get a chance to set it up, but I do have this thing right here. So hopefully it works. Apparently, all I have to do is like click on it once, and it should like update to 20. Let me try it out. Okay, so that goes back. Click. Okay, that works. Alright, so I have it at 20, which is where we left off. Yeah, we're just gonna go until we find the shiny. I just gotta make sure I, like, pay attention. Okay, so I have to click inside the window. Anywhere else doesn't work. I'm not sure what number I'm gonna go till today. It's just gonna be until I get either bored or tired. No shinies. But yeah, so did you guys see the new series that came out 2 days ago on Thursday? Nope, not a shiny. This is not the ideal setup, because I have to make sure that my mouse is right on top of the shiny, or in this box. I prefer my other counter where all I had to do was like hit a single button, and I don't have to worry about like whether it's in the box or not. What'd you think of it, Leor? I guess you kind of predicted who I was gonna collab with. You kind of called it like right before I ended stream. I'm curious, is the DEOXY that's showing up, is that like regular DEOXY, or is that like attack form or speed form? I know there's like different forms depending on whether you're playing Fire Red or Leaf Green. I don't think it's regular. Or maybe it could be regular. It's neither of those? Okay. Yeah, I know there's like a defense form, attack form. Defense form. Regular? Yeah, it kind of looks regular. Because the one that's showing up right here, this looks like, what, attack form, maybe? The one that's on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. That's regular? Okay. I was confused because he looks, whatchamacallit, different than what's showing up on here, that's why. Oh, 3 head spikes? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why they were saying, like, each generation gets, like, its own form. Maybe when you catch it. Maybe that's true. Cause yeah, I was like looking into like the I forgot what video I was watching, but it was kind of like telling you like the difference between like fire red and leaf green. And one of the main difference was like the DEOXYs that you get in fire red and leaf green. They're different. But so far, it looks like at least in fire red, it looks like regular. Yeah, maybe there is a way you can change forms. What I do like about this counter, though, is that I'm not sure if you can see, like, over here. It shows you, like, how many seconds has passed since your last encounter. So, like, if I kind of, like, forget to hit the button, if I see... Like, if I'm not sure whether I've hit the button or not, I can, like, check the time. And if it's, like, around, like, 20 to, like, maybe 40 seconds, then I didn't hit the button. I beat Fire Red Nose like today. Nice. What was your team looking like when you beat it? And how many deaths did you have? What happened to the old one? I have no idea. I mean, technically... Technically, I can, like, crop out, like, the DEOXY. I can crop out, like, most of this area and just keep the square. So all you guys see is the number. But I think it's cool that you guys could see, like, the full thing. Oops. And I don't care that much, because, like, there's, like, black borders, like, all around. Like, it's not, like, fully covering the whole screen. Like, there's, like, black edges around, so it kind of, like, covers, like, the black edges. 20 deaths. Holy crap. Kingler, Poliwrath, Gyarados, Tangela, Golem, and a Nidoking. Ooh, interesting. So you were like really weak to like a Thunder. I bet you were scared during like Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, that's to crits. Ugh. Terrible. Every time I get critted, I'm like, oh no. I'm not sure if it's a spoiler because the episode came out yesterday, but episode 2 of the Soul Link, the Emolga died due to a crit Icy Wind, which was super unfortunate. Near the end? Oh, God. Wait, how'd you get Magneton? Oh, I forgot. You're not playing, like, on the legit, like, Fire Red console. You're playing, like, their emulator. Oh, no, I'm thinking of, like, Magnezone. Never mind. Sorry. I was thinking of Magnezone. Magneton, yeah, you can catch. For some reason, I read Magnezone. Wrong button. Alright, DEOXY, I'm gonna need you to shine. Give me a little shiny shine. It's funny how his face in the overworld looks dark blue. I wonder if this works. No. I was curious to see if I can hit like a plus button. Adjust timer? No, I'm good. What I could do is try to see how long it takes me to catch one or to encounter one and adjust it so that like it matches like the number. Cause like obviously when I started like the first 20 I just like mashed it like a lot. So the timer's probably not accurate. Do do. Yeah, it takes me around what 25 seconds per encounter. If I don't mess it up like I did just now. That's a good question. I haven't thought about it because I know the access is gonna take me a really long time. How long? I have no idea. But I'm expecting if I do 2.5 to 3 hour streams just shiny hunting this guy, it may take me maybe like 5-6 streams maybe. I feel like it's gonna be like a really long hunt, so I haven't thought like that ahead of what I'll do. I'll probably go back to like shiny hunting and like Sword and Shield. I kind of like the max the raid dens. I could go back to Regirock. Regirock would be a fun hunt. I'll probably start the calendar from like 0, even though it's not accurate. But I don't remember how many I've done. I mean, I can always go back to previous streams to see if I've counted them. Oh, yeah, I got Registeel a long time ago. Registeel was like the first one I found, and then it was like Regice. And I'm technically next on Regirock. Can't believe I've done 31 counters already. And it's only been, what, 15 minutes? So I could probably do anywhere between like 140 to 150 per hour. Yeah, Registeel was like the first one I did. And it was pretty quick. I think I found it within the first like 700 maybe. Compared to like the Regice that took me what? 15, 16, 1700, which was still pretty lucky, I ain't gonna lie. Oh. So yeah, I'm hoping yeah, I may be able to do like 500 today. Encounters. If I stream for 3 hours, 150 per hour, that's around 450. But yeah, maybe Reggie Rock next. Then Reggie Draco. I'm trying to think. Do I want Reggie Draco or Reggie Leggy? Because I can only do one. And then I know I can do Reggie Gigas. But I'm not sure if that's... If I have to do both like Reggie Leggy and Reggie Draco. Or is it just the original Reggies? Because I believe the way it works in Sword and Shield is you go to the temple where you find the Reggies. Let's just say, for example, right? Reggie Steel, right? You do the pattern of Reggie Steel, and then you catch it, right? Once you find the shiny. Or if you don't want the shiny hunt it, you just do the pattern, encounter it, and then catch it, right? You can do that for Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, and Regice, right? You do the pattern, and since they're found in like separate caves, you're good to go, right? You catch them and you move on. For Reggie Lecky and Reggie Draco, you find them in the exact same temple. So you find them both in the same temple, and whichever pattern you do on the floor is the one you encounter, right? So let's say you do the Reggie Draco pattern, right? And then you shiny hunt Reggie Draco. As soon as you catch it, it doesn't let you like restart the pattern. So you can't do the other pattern for Reggie Lecky. And since they're found in the exact same temple, you're kind of like screwed McGrewed right there. So that's why you either need like a separate save file, a separate copy of I might do that. Cause I do not feel like if I create like a new profile, right? Oh, you can't see it, but I have profiles up here. If I have a new profile, can I open like Sword and Shield and have a new save on that profile, or do I need to buy it again? But anyway, that's why you need like a separate copy of like Sword and Shield, or just start like a new save file. Oh, you don't think? Okay. That sucks. So what I might end up doing, if I need, I'm trying to think here. If I need Reggie Draco, Reggie Lecky, and the 3 original Reggies to encounter Reggie Gigas, then I might buy Sword. I mean, yeah, Sword, because I have Shield. And just get to that point. Oh, bro, do I have to buy the DLC as well? That's annoying. No, I just have one. But I might have to buy like the second version. And then buy the DLC again. Oh, that's annoying. What I might end up doing is not buying it digitally. I might go to like a GameStop and buy it used. And just have the physical copy. I think that'd be better. I'm gonna get it cheaper, right? If I buy it through GameStop? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I buy it through, like, the Nintendo eShop, it's gonna be, like, original price. So that's why I'm assuming if I buy it, like, used, it'll be cheaper. I'll have to look into it. But anyways, if I need to get, like, all 5 Reggies to encounter Regigigas, then I'll have to do that. If I only have to catch the original trio, the original, like, Regirock, Registeel, and Regice, then I might not buy it until, like, way later. Like, maybe, like, near the end of the year or something like that. Because eventually I'll want, like, all 5 Reggies. Eventually. It's 180? Oh, God. Yeah, because I think those games are, like, considered antiques. Like, I would say, like, even X and Y would be considered, like, an antique. Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I'm not 100% sure if they're considered, like, antiques. But definitely Gen 6. Definitely. Because that game came out, 2013? Yeah, and then Black and White. Black 2, White 2 came out when? 2011, 2010? But no, didn't Platinum come out like 2009, 2008? So I think they made games like more frequent back then. Maybe. I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious. Yeah, Platinum came out around 2008, 2009. So when did Black and White come out? Oh, Black and White came out in 2011, and then Black 2, White 2 came out 2012. Okay. So X and Y came out probably like 2013, 14. Okay. So I wasn't too off. Do do do. Do 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 do. By the way, Papa and I recorded like 10 episodes of the Soul Link already. Spoilers. So any comments that we get, like, starting from, like, episode, when we release the episode, it's not gonna show up until, like, episode 11. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to talk too much about it. But we're pretty far. I've never played the game before. This is actually, like, the first time I'm playing, like, Black 2 White 2. So I'm not sure, like, in terms of, like, percentage, like, how far I'm in the game. Like, I can't tell you, like, you know, we have roughly, like, around, like, 40, 50-ish% left. Because I have no idea. I could go based off of, like, gym badges, right? But that's not always the case, right? And a good example is, like, Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Like, between, you know, there's a huge gap between, like, gym badge, like, 3 and 4. But, like, as soon as you get 4, you go back to, like, the, your dad's town, and then you get, like, the gym badge 5. So there's, like, pretty much no gap. You kind of get them, like, back to back, so just because you got 4 gym badges doesn't mean you're, like, 50% of the way done. I didn't hit the number, by the way. This is 79. See, that's why it's, like, really important to have, like, a timer, like, over here. Right now it says, like, it's taking me 10 seconds so far. Is it? I might pick up, like, Black and White again. Cause I did, like, I started, like, a solo series of Black and White. I would say maybe, like, 4 years ago, and I never finished it. I don't know why, honestly. So I still have, like, the layout, the thumbnail, and stuff like that. So I might go back and pick it back up. And that way I'll be able to tell, like, the difference between the two. It's kind of like how Gen 2 is a few years in the future of Gen 1. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense, right? The way my brother described it, because my brother played it, like, a long time ago, and he told me, like, I asked him, like, how the games were, and he told me the way he described it was, like, Gen 1, or sorry, not Gen 1, Black and White, like, vanilla Black and White, like, not the Black 2, White 2. Black and White, you go from, like, point A to point B, right? You, like, start off at a certain town, and then you make your way through, like, the whole game, town through town, and then you make it to, like, the final town, get the final gym badge, Elite Force, blah, 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 right? He told me that Black 2, White 2 is, instead of going from point A to point B, you pretty much go from point B to point A. So you go from, like, the last town will be your first town, and then your first town will be, like, your last town in Black 2, White 2. Not sure how accurate that is, but I'll find out. Like, I started off with, like, Black 2, White 2, and then eventually when I played, like, Black and White, finished, like, my solo series, then I'll be able to see if it's how accurate that is. So I've done, what, 65 encounters so far, and it's been roughly half an hour. Spoilers, but I haven't finished Black 2 White 2, but I've never went to that area in Black 1. Which area? The one we're at right now? The area Papa and I are? Oh, okay. So maybe it's true. Yeah, Sprisha City. For me, that's like... for me, that's like a regular, like, route. Because obviously that's the first game I'm playing. So that's obviously my first route, or my first city. So maybe it is true. Maybe, like, Black 2 White 2 is, like, the end game of, like, Black and White. Like, the area. But yeah, I'll find out once I do, like, my solo series. Again. Once I pick it back up. Again. I can pick it up, when Papa and I are done with our, Soul Link. But yeah, the way it works, pretty much, is, Papa and I record on days where he's free, right? I think he has off like Monday, Tuesdays. He has off, but he tells me to record on Sundays, Monday, so that way he can get enough sleep for Wednesday. So we record like pretty late at night. So even though he has off on Tuesdays, if he records late at night, he won't have any sleep for Wednesday. I think I've encountered some new Pokemons. It's like really hard for me. It's funny because it's really hard for me to like know what Pokemon are came out Gen 5, right? A good example would be Crocodile, right? Crocodile is in Black 2 White 2, right? But the first time I've encountered Crocodile wasn't in Gen 5. It was in like Gen 9 or Gen 8 or whatever. I think it was Gen 9. So like it's funny because like for me, Crocodile is a Gen 9 mon because that's the first time I encountered it. So every time I see like a Crocodile, I'm not like, oh look, a Gen 5 mon. I'm like, oh look, I've known this mon already. It's not the first time I've seen this mon. At least in Black and White, you only see Gen 5 Pokemon. Is that true? Well, I'm not gonna be able to see that because I'm whatchamacallit? I'm in I'm playing a randomizer. Obviously, I'm gonna encounter like all Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 5. But yeah, going back to like the differences between Black 2 White 2 and Black and White, I do remember like in Black and White there being like a fourth like after like the first town or something like that. So and that's where you encounter like the Muna. I'm not sure how you pronounce that Pokemon. But I think that's as far as I got into like the series. I'm not sure why I never finished it. I do remember like the forest. Yeah, I do remember seeing N in Black and White. You battled N, I think, like in the as soon as you got like into like the first town, you battle him, I think. So I do remember that part. Yeah, I don't remember how he looks like though. Is he the guy with blue hair, or am I thinking of someone else? I think he has like long blue hair, right? In Pokemon. Oh, he has green hair. I just looked him up. Yeah, he's green. But it's kind of like a teal color. And teal similar to green and blue, so I guess I was correct. I like Gen 5 story, but I think it's a little overglazed. I need to pay attention to the story. I'm not sure if you saw in episode 1 and 2, but I pretty much like mashed the A button. Gen 9's your favorite? Oh, theme song. Oh, I love Gen 9 theme song. Like for me, Gen 9, like in terms of music and story, right? I love the story of Gen 9. The game itself is terrible. It's trash. It's all laggy and stuff like that. But story-wise, Gen 9 was so good. In terms of music and story, I rank it right, but slightly below Gen 4. Like for me, Gen 4 is top tier in terms of music and story, and Gen 9 is right below it, like barely below it. I just love Gen 4 that much. Hey babe, finally out the room. For some reason music stopped. I went back in. The thing is going round and round. Oh, I think it's the internet, babe. That's annoying though. I'm not sure why our internet keeps on doing that. Gen 5 is for music. I do like the music of Gen 5. But I still prefer like Gen 4 and 9. If I were to rank like the Pokemon games, I can't say anything about like Gen 5 or 6 because I haven't played those. I would say Gen 4 is my favorite. Gen 9 is my second favorite, right? Then Generation... Oh, it's hard. It's between like 3, 2, and 1, right? I would say maybe like Gen 3, Gen 2, and then Gen 1 in that order. And then Gen 8. And then after all that, Gen 7. Which, by the way, babe, I still need to find my physical copy of Pokemon Sun. I want to finish that game. Oh no, like I let you use it, like what, 5 years ago, and then never found it. What do I do? Don't want him waking up because no music. I have no idea, babe. I have no idea. Maybe try turning the TV off and turning it back on. For me, from worst to best, 6, 3. You thought 3 was bad? Oh, I need to click. That was number 105. I'm surprised. Gen 3. I love Gen 3. I might, you know what? I might flip 1 and 3. It might be like 1, 2, 3. It's hard. Because for me, I love the first 3 gens. Uh, 7, 8, 4. I'm liking 4. 4 is your top 4. I like that. 1, 2, 9, and 5. Okay. Pretty solid list. I would have preferred 4 being a bit higher, but I'll take it. Yeah, I never finished Sun. Like, I bought the game when it came out in like 2015, 2016. And I think I got to the point where like I don't remember. I remember I started collecting like the Zygarde cells. But I'm not sure like how far I got into. Like they had just introduced like Zygarde and they were like, "Hey, collect these like cells and stuff like that." It just didn't match up with others. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think Gen 3 for me is up there because of nostalgia. Gen 3 was the first game I played. Oh, so you thought Gen 6 was that bad? That kind of sucks. Cause I'm looking forward to like doing the Nuzlocke in Gen 6. Who knows? Maybe as a Nuzlocke I'll like it. People talk crap about Gen 7, and I agree. Like, cause I did a Nuzlocke in like Gen Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, and apparently Ultra Sun Ultra Moon was like the better version of Gen 7, but it was still way too much dialogue. Like it was way too much, right? But I didn't hate it either. I kind of like enjoyed it, but I think it's because I did like a Nuzlocke on it. And everything was randomized. So every time I got like a, let's say like a legendary, I'd be like, oh my god, the legendary. Right. But yeah, that's kind of what I most liked about Gen 7 was the encounters. I probably have to reset the box while you're streaming. Oh, that's annoying, babe. Just give it some time. Like, sometimes, like, if you just, like, let it be, it'll, like, turn back on. If I played Gen 4 a bit more, it'd be above 1. I just played it one too many times. Same. Which is why I switched 1 and 3. Initially, I was like 3, 2, 1. But then I was like, Kanto's so good. I enjoyed Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee so much that I had to put it up there. I need to remember to click. Oh, Gen 6 is your first Pokemon game, which sucks. That's unfortunate. Is it a big deal to just stop the stream and boot it up? I have no idea. I mean, the issue isn't like, because I know YouTube gives you like a certain amount of time, right? How long do they give you? I have no idea. But let's just say they give you like 2-3 minutes. Like if you don't boot up your stream after 2-3 minutes, once it like stops, then it counts as like a separate stream. It takes so long for like, if you like unplug the internet and then plug it back in, it takes so long. Oh, by the way, did I miss? Man, I need to pay attention. I'm not sure how accurate 115 is, but it doesn't matter. It takes so long for my internet to boot back up. It'll probably take like 6 to 7 minutes. Let me check, babe. Babe, just tell me through chat. You don't have to tell me through WhatsApp. Try turning it back off, babe. Hey, you didn't have to say it through chat. You already told me through WhatsApp. Next time. I'm talking about next time, babe. Babe, just wait until I can encounter like the shiny. I'll probably be like so loud. I mean, I can try being quiet. But yeah, Gen 9 music is so good. Oh, but in terms of like story, how good was the story and music? I guess I'm not gonna have that issue with Gen 6 because I'm gonna be playing it as a randomizer. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be encountering like tons of megas. It was pretty good. Okay, I would say Pokemon overall, they have like really good stories. Like just because Gen 6 rates like at the lowest tier in your list doesn't mean it's bad, right? It just means it's the worst out of all the good stories. Yeah, Gen 7 for me has to be like at the bottom. It's just too long. Like way too many dialogue. Oh my god, am I at 122? How do I forget to click? See, that's why I hate keeping track of like encounters. I just forget to like click. Oh, by the way, look at my shirt. At the Piplup shirt, I love it. My in-laws got it for me. And they also got me like a Squirtle shirt, and I used that Squirtle shirt so many times. Did I? Was it for a stream or was it for the Soul Link? I don't remember. Stream? Yeah. Yeah, the Squirtle shirt and this one are very comfy. I love them both. If you see me wearing them, it's because I like it. It's super comfy. Or just remember you mentioned your in-laws in that one? Yeah. Yeah, they got me both shirts. They first got me the Squirtle shirt because they knew I loved Pokemon, but they didn't know like which one was my favorite, right? So they found like a Squirtle shirt and they got it for me. And I used to wear it so many times. Like that's still I still consider that like my travel shirt. Every time I travel internationally, or like every time I go like on an airplane, like I wear that shirt. Like it's like typical like I wear like the same clothes every time I travel. Squirrel shirt and black joggers, right? And sneakers, right? Um, but then they got me this shirt, and obviously Piplup's my favorite. So this is now considered my favorite shirt now. But they ended up finding out that my favorite Pokemon was Piplup, so that's why they found this shirt and got it for me. Oh. Did you turn it off, babe? And turn it back on? Alright, give me 1 second, babe. Let me make it to 1:30 encounter. Yo, what's up, Haley? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Good video, by the way. Chocolate strawberries. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna quickly help out Carrie with the TV. I'll be right back. Back from family's Easter. Ooh, did you enjoy? I hope you did. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I couldn't get the TV to work, which is unfortunate, so hopefully the internet comes back on the TV and it starts working. Alright, back to the shiny hunt. I can't get 99 in Runecraft. I can't get 99 in Runecraft in like 2 hours, so I'm switching to shiny hunting to honor my bro. Oh, are you still trying to get 99 sailing? The weird rocket. Which one's that? Meteor? That's the only rock Pokemon I can think of. Stone Journer. That's a good one too. But Haley said space. And Meteor seems like a space Pokemon. Oh, if you want to get 99 cooking, buy grapes. Buy grapes from the Grand Exchange and make yourself wines. That is super good and super quick. That's how I got my 99 cooking. I bought like tons of grapes and all I did was make wines. And once you get to like, I think like 60, 65 cooking, you stop failing them. The one with hand eyes that are heads? What? Oh yeah, Binacle. So fun fact, right? Wait, isn't Binacle like a fossil? Or no? Which one's the fossil? Anyway, fun fact. I learned not too long ago that like fossil Pokemons are primarily rock. I had no idea. So like, for example, right? Kabuto, right? And Kabutops. I always thought it was like primary water, right? I thought it was like water rock, but apparently it's rock water. Yeah, I just learned that. Like I thought Kabuto and Kabutops was like primary water. I thought it was like water rock, not rock water. And then like I guess the what's the other one? What's the other one from Gen 1? You got Kabuto, and which one's the other one? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you would think it's like flying rock, right? But it's rock flying, I think. Or rock dragon. I'm not sure what Arson is, by the way. I know it's like the bird that turns into Archeops, but I'm not sure what the typing is. Oh yeah, Omnite. So, see, I thought Omnite was like water rock, but it's rock water. Which is crazy. It's dumb, they're mostly rock just because they come from a fossil. Exactly. Like, it makes no sense. Which is why I just learned it during the souling with Papa. Papa kept on telling me, nah, man, it's rock, it's rock. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Should it be flying? So what is he, just rock? I'm curious. Is Archon just rock? There's no way it's just rock, right? It has to be rock flying. Or rock dragon. Another one is the ice Pokemon, right? Isn't there like an icy dinosaur Pokemon that came from a fossil? Like from like Gen 8, I think? Yeah, Amora. So is Amora like... Rock Ice? That's Gen 6? See, that's what I'm telling you. Like, the first time, like, I've encountered, like, an Amora was Gen 8. So for me, Amora's a Gen 8 mon. It's funny having skipped generations, because a lot of Pokemons that came from, like, older generations, and since the first time I've encountered them was, like, in the newer games, in my opinion, they are part of that game, because that's the first time I've encountered them, which is so weird. And the leaf's just like a flower. Yeah, isn't it like rock grass? Or rock poison? Because Cradily is rock grass, right? I'm not sure what Lilip is. Is Lilip the same? Lilip? Lilip? Oh, it's rock grass, okay. It's an evil flower. I always thought it was like poison because it's purple. But anyways, it's funny because I always thought like Amora was a Gen 8 mon. So what's the fossils from Gen 8 then, if it's not Amora? It's Archon? It's Archon Gen 8? For me, Archon and Arceus are Gen 8 mons. I could be wrong though. Oh no, I saw Free said it. That could have been the shiny. That could have been the shiny. I'm stupid. Archon's Gen... See, that makes no sense. For me, Archon's Gen 8. Genetically modified ones? Which ones are they? What's the name of them? Oh, could you imagine that was a shiny Deoxys? Dracozolt, Dracovish are... Oh, the ones with the weird fish heads looking type of Pokemon. Yeah, I do know which ones they are now. Probably unethical. Why do you say that? Because of just how they look. It's so weird, Road. They look so dumb. I hate them. Really? I hate how they look. They're so dumb looking. So what are they? Like rock dragon? Cause they look like dragon mons. So what are they then? So they're the first fossil Pokemon that aren't rock. Oh, so they're the first dragon type, or they're the first fossils that aren't dragon. I mean rock. I wonder what they would have looked like if they didn't get meshed together. Those Galar fossils are so sad. They're like clearly different fossils, but they are shoved together. Wait, are they? I don't remember. I'll have to look into it when I have time. You have to get 2 fossils and give it to a guy near Stowe on site, and he puts them into a machine and they come out fused. Oh. That's why you're saying, like, it's unethical. That's weird. Why not just revive them separately? So how does it work then? Is Dragonvolt the evolution of... Or can you get both? Or one? Oh, you get 4 different fossils from that one fossil combined? That's weird. What determines which ones you get? Oh, they're all separate fusions? Wait, so... You fused 8 different fossils? That's weird. Which one's the main one? Which one's the main fossil? I'm assuming there's one fossil, kind of like Ditto, right? That can breed with every Pokemon. I'm assuming there's one fossil that gets fused with all of them. Fossilized Dino Bird, and I can't remember the other. According to Haley, it's like Dragon Butt, Bird Head, Fish Head, and then Ice Cube with feet. Oh. I might call it a night at like 200 encounters. Because I have to edit the Soul Link. Because I made the mistake by telling Papa that we're going to release the Soul Link like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I need to make sure I have like 4 videos uploaded or edited for that week. Or at least I gotta make sure I have 2 edited for Monday, Tuesday. And then that'll give me some time to edit the ones for like Thursday, Friday. Dino, Drake, Fish, and Bird. Yeah, I'll have to like look into that. Because I do not remember Gen 8 that much. I just know I didn't like the story. Oh, does he? Man, I'm a sleepy boy. Alright, encounter 165. What was the comic about? I mean, obviously Pokemon, but was it like kind of like the manga of like the original series? Oh, fan made, nice. Where'd you find it? Like online or on the in the store? Oh, it's TikTok. Okay. Oh, the Squirtle scared to come out of it. Aw, poor Squirtle. Man, I haven't opened TikTok in like forever. It's funny because like the way TikTok works is like, at least that's how it used to work. If you were to watch a video like completely, then like it would start like recommending you like that type of videos, right? So I forgot what type of video was like recommended to me. I watched it. It was like so weird. Like I watched it, and now all my recommendations were like weird stuff on TikTok that I didn't like. So I just like uninstalled it. Then it started raining and Charmander ran off. That kind of sounds like the anime Charmander. Where like Ash finds him like in the rain and protects him. I don't do TikTok. Yeah, I don't do either. And Poliwhirl appeared and said the same thing Charmander said, but then it stopped raining and got disappointed. Oh man. Amazed that it stopped raining. Alright, 171. You know what's weird? The DEOXY in this game has like a hand, but like on here, like it doesn't. What's up with that? It came out, so Rainbow said, "I'm glad that I came out." Aw, what a good story. That's not a hand. Then what is it? I see 5 fingers. Wait, let me check it out real quick. But you're gonna tell me this isn't a hand? It has fingers. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. You're gonna tell me that's not a hand? Look at the other arm it's using. It's moving to make it look like a hand. To be fair, like, just because one arm isn't a hand doesn't mean the other arm
isn't a hand either. Like, you can't have one arm that's a hand and one arm that's not a hand. I forgot to click the thingy there. Oh, yeah. There's a movie? What, DEOXY's movie? No, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. I'm assuming it looks like this guy on the screen, right? Not a hand, not a hand. They kind of look like DNA arms. And the only movie I saw was like the original one. In terms of anime, not a huge fan of Pokemon. Is that the one where Ash just dies? I think so. But wasn't there like another movie where Ash dies as well? Like, wasn't it like the Celebi movie or something like that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's probably what's going on here then. He's making it look like a hand. Yeah, I thought he died though. Oh. No, in the original he didn't die. In the original he became a stone with Pikachu, right? Him and Pikachu were about to like touch hands and then they became stonified. But I think in the Celebi movie, he like disappears or something like that. Celebi Ash meets Oak as a little kid. Yeah, wasn't like Oak and Celebi like best of friends? I'm not saying he died. I'm talking about Ash. I'm saying like in the original movies, Ash and Pikachu became a stone, right? Or was it just Ash? Was Ash the only one that became a stone? No, I think it was just Ash. Never mind. There's a guy on my Steam friend list that is playing a game called Friends versus Friends. Oh, okay, it was just Ash, okay. Yeah, I corrected myself. I was like, oh wait, no, it was just Ash. For some reason, I like thought it was Pikachu as well. But no, I think it's just Ash. You're right. Oh man, I'm exhausted. For my next stream, I'm gonna have to take a nap before the stream starts. Oh. That way I'm less tired. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Haley, did you end up finishing the chocolate-covered strawberries? Alright, we're down to the last 13 for the night. Nice. It's funny because, like, in your video, you were like, yeah, they don't look like strawberries. They look like, I forgot what you said. But you're like, yeah, they look like this shape, right? And then you're like, but I'm going to still add more chocolate. I was like, it's going to look even less like a strawberry now. Oh, man. That sounds painful. Oh, yeah, you said bonbons. And I'm like, they're going to look way less like strawberries if you put more chocolate on them. Alright, guys, last 10 encounters. Let's make them count. Yeah, that sounds painful, Haley. I ain't gonna lie. Jaw still true. They were more like jawbreakers than chocolate-covered strawberries. It wasn't? Okay. I was gonna say, it sounded painful. Oh. Big bite. Oh. I know you could do that. But I know it's like really hard for you to do that as well. Like, it's not like an easy thing to do. I think you kind of like lift up your jaw and then pull it forwards to like remove it. Oh, just thinking about it pains me. Yeah, having your jaw stuck, I'm assuming it's not like a good feeling. Alright guys, last 3 encounters. Alright guys, last encounter of the night. I am feeling sleepy. So I think it's a perfect time to end it. Alright, let's end it with the shiny, come on. Oh, it's not as shiny. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I did release a new Soul Link with Papa 2 days ago, a new series. I hope you guys are enjoying that. Episodes are gonna come out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. And the first 2 episodes came out Thursday, Friday. So the next 2 episodes are gonna come out Monday and Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. So yeah, thanks Haley, thank Leor, thank you too. But yeah, if you guys feel free to go ahead and watch them if you haven't already, and if you have, watch it again. Give me that watch time. But yeah, hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully we can get a shiny. Hopefully. And obviously I will like nap before the stream, so I'll be like way more refreshed compared to today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.